Okay, good morning. Actually, this is the third week, and I think we're going to read the poems, John Donne's poems, very seriously from now on. But it is very difficult for you to understand it, right? Because the poetry has archaic words, strange words, and also there are a lot of sentences which are not the usual in word orders, right? So we are going to read the poem by looking at the point, but I have a problem with the computer, so I'm going to show the poem next time. But today we are going to go back to the two poems we've done, and then we'll keep reading the essay, right? Okay. And the first poem we did is a Good-Morrow, right? Good-Morrow. Let's go back to the poem. Good-Morrow. I wonder by my truth what thou and I did till we loved. Were we not win till then? This is one sentence, right? This is one sentence. I wonder. Today we use I wonder what you did. I wonder if you could come tomorrow. We still use that, right? I wonder. Indirect question, right? Can you come tomorrow? Instead of that, you can use I wonder if you could come, right? So I wonder by my truth, by my truth, truth, by my truth. Truth means truth. What thou and I, what you and I did, I wonder what we did. I wonder what we did. Right? Till we loved. Till we loved. So he's wondering, I don't know what we did until we loved, right? And the sentence is finished, isn't finished. Were we not win till then? And these two sentences are, the questions are what? These two questions are combined with a punctuation comma, right? Is a breaking of the rule, right? He broke the rule, grammatical rule, but it's wonderful, right? I wonder by my truth what thou and I did till we loved. Were we not win till then? Wind. Were we not win till then? To win means what? Stop feeding the baby, breastfeeding the baby. Stop weaning, right? Were we not win till then? Till then? Till we loved. Till then? Okay, there are only two lines here, two lines. I wonder by my truth what thou and I did till we loved. Were we not win till then? What do you feel? What is the feel of the two lines? If you read it quickly, passionate. The lines are full of emotions, right? Comma, right? I wonder by my truth what thou and I did till we loved. Were we not win till then? Very strong, right? You can feel something strong in it, right? And then still the sentence isn't finished. It keeps going on, right? So, but sucked on country pleasures childishly. But sucked on country pleasures childishly. Suck is suck something. Suck is a transitive verb, right? Today we use it as a transitive verb. Suck something. Suck. My name is Suck. right? So, and there is a expression, idiomatic expression, give suck, give suck. It's a very good expression, give suck, give suck. But sucked on country prejudice, childishly, or snorted we in the seven sleepers down is interesting, because the sentence structure is very interesting, right? Today we don't use this construction, right? Did we snort? In today's English, did we snort? Can you say did we? Can you say went we to New York last week? We went to New York last week. We don't say went we New York? Did we go to New York? So verb subject, right? This is an unusual expression, right? Or snorted we in the seven sleepers den. Here, the expression, the seven sleepers den, if you do not understand the legend, mythology, myth, you can understand it. So there's a footnote to this phrase, right? So footnote one. Legend tells, legend is an uncountable noun, so you can't say legends or the legend. Of course it's countable also, but the usage is uncountable. Legend, no article, right? So legend says, legend tells. Legend tells of 7 Christian youths who, fleeing from Roman persecution, who took refuge in a cave and slept unharmed for 2 centuries. It's legend. You can't live for 200 years, right? Twas so is an archaic expression. It was is a contraction of it was, twas, it was. It was so, twas so. But this, footnote 2, except for this, right? But this, but is there is a lot of meaning to but, right? But is a conjunction, or conjunction, as in this structure, preposition, right? This is preposition, right? Except for this, or but for this. But here is not a conjunction, but for this. The use is still in use, right? This use is still in use, right? So, but this, or except this, but for this, all pleasures be fancies. All pleasures be fancies. Fancies be. All pleasures be fancies. Or you can imagine all kinds of pleasures here, right? All pleasures fancies be. If ever any beauty I did see, if ever I did see any beauty, right? If ever any beauty I did see, which I desired and got, here again, comma, which I desired and got, 'twas but a dream of thee. If there were any beauty I really desired, it is you. It is you, I dream of you, right? So, which I desired and got, 'twas but a dream of thee. It's only a dream of you. Actually, this point was a what? Work for the church, minister. Is not a ordinary man, but he is a very passionate man, right? And now, Good-Morrow to our waking souls, which was not one another out of here, which our waking souls is a person, right? But here, the relative pronoun which, who, right? Who wash not one another out of fear. For love. For means what? Conjunction. Because, right? For love, verb is controls. For love controls all love of other sides. Love controls all love of other sides, and makes one little room and everywhere. Makes a little room everywhere. Very, very, very interesting expression, right? Makes one little room everywhere. One little room, what does it mean? Room, space, mind, yourself, love, right? Makes one little room everywhere. Everywhere is noun. Everywhere is usually what? Adverb. Everywhere, all the places. But here, everywhere, right? Is noun. So it's an old usage. Today we don't use it on everywhere. Let C discoverers have gone to new worlds. There's an inversion here, inversion. The sentence is inverted. Let C discoverers have gone to new worlds. So at the time there were discoverers. Columbus discovered America, right? So let C discoverers have gone to new worlds. What is he saying? I don't care, right? I only love this woman, right? Let C discoverers have gone to new worlds. Let maps to others. Let maps have gone to others. Let map. Okay, map is a object. Verb is what? Verb. Let maps have shown walls and walls to others. Okay. Let maps have shown walls and walls to others. You need maps to discover a new world, right? Let us possess one world. Let them do their own things. Let them have done their own things. But let us, you and I, let us possess one world. Each has one and is one. Each has one and each is one. Good. We have one, huh? Right? Let us possess one world. Each one hath and is one. Fantastic, right? Fantastic, good, very good. My face in thine eye, thine in mine appears. The verb in the first phrase, verb is omitted, right? My face appears in thine eyes. My face appears in your eyes, and my eyes appear in your eyes. But this is very good without changing it, right? The pronunciation, the music in it is very good, right? My face in thine eyes, thine in mine appears. Very beautiful, right? If you change it into modern English, my face in your eye, your eyes in mine appears. Do you like it? No, right? So, my face in thine eye, comma, thine in mine appeared. And then semicolon. Is it semicolon? Comma? Comma, yeah, comma. And true plain hearts do rest in the faces. So for emphasis, do is used, right? There is inversion here, so do. Do in the faces rest. Meaning, true plain heart rest in the faces, right? True plain heart do in the faces rest. So if you feel something, there appears an expression on your face, right? If you feel pleasure, it shows up on your face, right? If you feel pain, it shows on your face, right? So, true plain hearts do in the face of rest, semicolon. Where can we find two better hemispheres? Hemispheres, right? Good. Is the comparison. The love is compared to the globe, right? Southern hemisphere, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere, two, right? Two part is what? Part of whole, right? Right? The Earth consists of what? Northern and southern hemispheres. Like that, you are southern hemisphere, I'm northern hemisphere, right? So, comparison, right? So, where can we find two better hemispheres? Without sharp north, without declining west. Without sharp north, without declining west. Whatever dies is not mixed equally. Okay, this is fantastic. When you write a poem, you use various kinds of background, social background. If you talk about 세월호, you know the story. All of you share the story, right? Like this. Whatever dies is not mixed equally. It's truth at the time, right? Footnote 5, right? 5. So poem is what? Poetry is a result of a culture, right? Society, right? The civilization, right? So footnote 5. Scholastic doctrine held that decay will eventually occur when a thing is composed of an unequal or dissimilar elements. Right? If something has similar things, right, elements, it is perfect. It never decays, right? So if you mix something properly, it becomes what? Gold. Gold, right? They try to make gold out of something. So out of this stupid thing, there appears the what? Chemistry, modern chemistry, right? Good. So, scholastic doctrine held that a decay will eventually occur when a thing is composed of unequal elements or dissimilar elements. Right, so, he's talking about the belief at the time, right? Whatever dies was not mixed equally. What is he talking about? He is talking about their love. We are perfect for each other, right? Right? So, if two loves be one, okay, whatever dies was not mixed equally. If our two loves be one, or thou and I love so like that none do slacken. Nobody can do anything us to part us apart, to take us apart. It's impossible to take us apart, right? Because you and I love so like, and that none do slacken, none can die, none can die. Very beautiful poem. Have you ever seen this kind of poem? Very compressed. The metaphors are great. Beautiful, right? Right. There's a lot of great exaggeration here, right? But we still love it, right? So the Good-Morrow. Okay, I'll read it once and then we'll be done. I wonder by my troth what thou and I did till we loved. Were we not weaned till then, but sucked on country pleasures childishly, or snorted we in the 7 sleepers' den? 'Twere so, but this all pleasures fancied be, if ever any beauty I did see, which I desired and got, 'twas but a dream of thee. And now good morrow to our waking souls, which watch not one another out of fear. For love, all love of other sides controls, and makes one little room and everywhere. Let sea discoverers to new worlds have gone, let maps to others on worlds have shown. Let us possess one world, each hath one and is one. My face in thine eye, thine in mine appears, and true plain heart do in the faces rest. Where can we find two better hemispheres, without sharp north, without declining west? Whatever dies was not mixed equally. If our two loves be one, or thou and I love so like that none do slacken, none can die. I'm not sure, it's not working. Okay, anyway. This afternoon we are going to do two things. First, we are going to read the poem, canonization, and of course we are going to go back to the first poem we did, Good-Morrow, because you have no idea of the structure, the sentence, right? There are a lot of inversions in the poem, so we have to look at we have to put the words in proper order, right? So we need to practice. So we'll go back to the poem, Good-Morrow, and then we'll go to another poem, canonization. Okay. So we look at the poem together. So you can follow me while I'm reading. You can follow me, right? Okay. Okay, here, the Good-Morrow, I'll go through this poem very quickly because we have studied this poem. I wonder what you and I did, right? No problem, right? I wonder, and the parenthetical expression, by my truth, right? I wonder, this is parenthetical, you can, I wonder what? I wonder, you, thou, you and I did. Till we loved. You see comma here. And this is question mark, right? And then this is question mark. And actually, these are what? Two sentences. This is one sentence, right? But you see two questions here. And this is, look at this. Small letter, a small letter. So what? It's one sentence combined. It is two sentences combined into one. And this is unique, right? Unique. So if you do it in an ordinary way, you see, I wonder you and I wonder you and I, what you and I did till, T-I-L-L, right? Till we loved, right? I wonder what you and I did till we loved, right? Question. I wonder if it's an indirect question. What did we do until we loved? Okay, till we loved. And the second sentence is, were we not wind? Were we not wind? Right, we were not wind? Were we not? Question. Were we not wind till then? Till then what? Till we loved, right? Till then. But sucked on country pleasures childishly. Here again, the sentence is not over, right? It keeps on, right? It keeps on. Till, okay, were we not win till then? Were we sucked on country pleasures childishly? Suck is what kind of verb is it? Transitive or intransitive? Intransitively, suck on something or suck. Suck is also another part of speech, noun. Give suck to, give suck. Okay, give suck, okay. And, or suck on pleasure, suck. Or usually, today we usually use it as a transitive verb, suck something, suck out something, right? Suck. I'm not sucker. My name is Suck, right? Suck. Okay. Sucked on country pleasures childishly, or snorted we in the 7 sleepers down here again. The verb is verb comes before the subject, right? Subject. So snorted we. Did we snort in the 7 sleepers den? Sleepers den? Den in a cave, right? Right. Capitalized as sleepers, 7 sleepers down. It's a legend, right? Legend. What? Country pleasures, all kinds of pleasures you do in the country, in the countryside, right? Children playing in the ground, in the fields, right? So, country pleasures. What is your city pleasures? You live in city, Seoul City, right? City pleasures. Go to Myeongdong or go to Gangnam, dancing Gangnam styles, right? That's the city's pleasures, right? Okay, and twas so, it was so. This is old expression. Twas, it was, twas so. But this is not a conjunction here. It's a preposition. Except this, except for this, with the exception of this, right? But this, all pleasures fancies be, all pleasure could be fancy, right? Fancies, right? If any beauty I did see, if I ever saw any beauty, if I did, is the emphasis, right? If ever any beauty I did see, okay, the problem is I can't control it remote. Okay, I'll. Okay, and okay, if ever any beauty I did see, which I desired and got, which means what? Which refers to this one, right? Beauty. If ever any beauty I did see, which I desired beauty, right? Which I desired, and which I got, right? Which I got, comma, and I got. So, Donne seems to use a lot of commas, a lot of parenthetic expressions. He adds and reverses it, and so his thoughts move on, not in a straight line, right? In a straight line, goes back and forth, and it moves in a circular motions, right? So it's kind of easy, difficult, right, for the readers. But actually, he enjoys making it difficult. So H, in his later poems, tried to make the poems difficult. So the fascination of what's difficult. This idea comes from maybe John Donne. Which I desired and got, 'twas but a dream of thee. It was only a dream of you. 'Twas but a dream of thee. Very beautiful and musical, right? If I pronounce it, it's very beautiful. 'Twas but a dream of thee. If you change it, it was only a dream of you. Not poetic. It's not poetic, right? So, and now, good morrow to our waking souls, Now, good morrow to our waking souls, which watch not one another out of fear, okay? Which our souls. Now, good morrow to our waking soul. Maybe the sun is up, right? Good morning. It's bright morning, and we wake up in the morning to our waking souls. What kind of soul? Soul is of course, soul is a person. There is not a soul in the street, so there's not a person. But here, part of body, it comes. It's a spirit. You can see. Can you see? Some kind of matter, right? When you die, some kind of matter goes out of your body. It's spirit, soul, right? Soul. So the proposition which, right? Which souls, plural, which watch not one another out of here. Why one another? Me and you, they're the lover, two lovers, right? So, which watch not one another out of here. Look at this, semicolon. What's the use of semicolon? Semicolon is very important. It's different from period. He uses a lot of semicolon. If there are two sentences or two phrases, right, two ideas, closely linked, closely related, then you use semicolon. So the Albright's book of poetry, book of poems, he uses a lot of semicolons. So it is not translatable in Korean, right? In Korean, there's no punctuation like semicolon in Korean, right? Maybe dash or parentheses, right? 괄호. But no semicolon. But in translation, this concept is very, very important. So in my translation, I use the semicolon, comma, and things like that. So if you read my translation, you find it kind of foreign, kind of strange. But once you are used to it, it's useful, right? You can tell the difference, the fine difference between the sentences linked with the comma, right? So I sent my translation to my friend and my student, former student. He's a poet, and he said, "Oh, it's 번역 문체." I don't care. Yeah, it's intentional, right? I said it's intentional. He suggests I correct them. No, never. So I keep it because if I do not use semicolon, I cannot convey the meaning to you, right? Because there is a slight, very fine difference between period and semicolon and colon and things like that. So here he uses a lot of semicolon here, all right? For love, all love of other sides controls. For love, all of other sides controls, okay? All love of other sides controls and makes one little room and everywhere. Control is a what? What kind of verb? Is it transitive or intransitive in this sentence? Is it transitive or intransitive? You don't know? Controls, right? All love of other sides controls. Maybe the object is one little room. One little room controls one little room, and then comma, and makes one little room and everywhere. It makes sense, right? So when you look at the Donne's poem, it's very complex, right? So all love of other sides controls and makes one little room, okay? All love of other sides controls one little room, and all love of other sides makes one little room everywhere. Right, two things, two ideas, right? Make it something, and everywhere is what? Today, in today's English, is adverb, everywhere. Right? There's water all over, everywhere, right? Everywhere in the country, right? But you see an article here. What does it mean? Everywhere is a noun, right? So in English, all of you are Koreans, and English is foreign language, is a foreign language. So in English, there are two kinds of nouns, right? One kind is what? Countable, like this: desk, chairs, books, cans. You can add s or es's, or sometimes ship does not change, fish does not change, right? But can you count water? 1 water, 2 water, 3 water? Yes, we can count. Here in Korean, right? 물이 많다, 많은 물. 많다 means many, much, different things, right? Much water, many chairs, many water. We say many waters. In Korean, right? Yes. And information, countable, uncountable in English. Yes. If it is in French, information, right? The information. So in English, you can count. So a piece of information, a little information, some information, things like this. But we don't know, right? We have to learn it, right? Okay, so one little room. Room is also countable and uncountable. This room, another room. I'm going to use 2 rooms, right? Countable, but there is much room in this room. What does it mean? Space, uncountable. Much space, much room. So here, uncountable. Maybe one, right? Countable, one little room, and everywhere. Let's see discoverers. Let's see discoverers go to new world. That's present tense, right? Let him go. Let him have gone. What does it mean? Past tense, right? So it's emphasis on the action. Something has happened. So let something have PP, right? So let's see discoverers have gone to new world, right? Like Columbus. We not care. You do your thing, and we are going to make love here, right? So let sea discoverers to new worlds have gone. So there is inversion here. Why? To make the lines rhyme, right? Okay. Soul sphere controls were gone, shown, one, right? Appears, rest. Spheres, rest. I die. Rhyming. For rhyming purposes, there is conversion here, right? Let maps to others. Worlds and walls have shown. This is complicated, right? It's kind of difficult. Why? Let maps, right? Let maps have shown walls and walls to others, right? Let maps show me something. Show to somebody, right? Let map to others. Walls and walls have shown. Walls and walls. Many worlds. Walls after words. Walls on walls. Walls on walls. Right. And here, Donne used the comma here. Let maps to others. Walls and walls have shown. Okay. Let us possess one world. Let us possess one world. Okay, let them do that, right? Those things. But let us possess, let us have only one thing. Possess, very good. Possession, right? Possession, it's a stronger verb. If you use let us have, very weak. Let us possess, possession, right? Let us possess one world. Why? One world. It's better to have 2 worlds, right, rather than 1 world. But why? We are one and the same thing. You and I are one and the same thing. Great, great, right? So let us possess one world. Each has one and is one. Each has one and each is one. Great. Only Shakespeare and Yeats could do that, did this kind of poems. In the whole history of poetry, English and American poetry, only 3 poets could do this. Shakespeare, John Donne, Yeats. The rest of them can't do this kind of thing, right? My face in thine eye, thine in mine eye appears. Wonderful. This is good. Very powerful and very good. My face in your eye, your face in my eye, in my eye appears, right? But if you put it in today's English, it's not poetic. It's prosaic, right? So, my face in thine eye, thine in mine eye. The pronunciation, thine, mine, thine, mine, right? Thine, mine. Beautiful, right? Appears, right? My face in thine eye, thine in mine appears. And true plain heart do in the true plain heart do in their faces rest. True plain heart here do is what? Plain heart is singular, right? But Donne used Donne. Which one is correct? Do is correct. In terms of the feeling, right? True plain heart do because faces. Your face, my face, your face. Your heart shows up on your face. And if you're happy, what happens? You smile, happy, happy. And if you're sad, sadness appears on your face. So, 2 hearts actually, right? So, true plain heart do rest in the faces. Where can we find 2 better hemispheres? Where can we find 2 better hemispheres? We are northern and southern hemispheres, right? We are single one, consisting of 2 hemispheres, northern and southern. Right? So, where can we find 2 better hemispheres than our hemispheres, right? Without sharp north, without declining west. If our 2 loves be one, if our 2 loves be one, if our 2 loves become one, are one, or thou and I love so alike, we love so alike that none do slacken, nothing in us do slacken, none can die.